Resistance is futile. You will assimilate.
They either think I'm crazy or busy doing something.
Look at his little ray of sunshine. Hi, Tibs. Good morning, son. Hey, boy, you answer me when I talk to you.
Hey, don't talk back to your mother.
Yeah, now you look at it. Hi. Yummy fingers. Sean likes to live life dangerously. He just set his breakfast on the edge of the second-story railing.
I like to live dangerously.
Alright, let's do this. It's that time again!
Morning! Pew 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 pew!
And it's that place again.
The Kyle family vlog. Oh.
Left side, strong side.
That's my right side.
Right side, strong side. Hello and welcome to today's episode. Today we will be going to work and then doing other things as always.
Today we will be doing as little work as possible.
Today is Friday, so we will be working as quickly and as little as possible so that we can get to the weekend.
I think you've probably heard, we've talked about it before, Ruby, the little red car we own, has a little squeak that goes on every now and again. It's just a belt. It's on my list of things to take care of, but it's lower on the list than several other car things. Anyways, we're on our way to work, and there's somebody filming something downtown. We have our windows open. We pull up and have to stop because we're turning left. And she starts that little squeak up. You might hear it right now. And we hear the people filming yell, "Stop! Wait!" And everybody just stops and stares at our car. This right here, whatever is going on, that little thing right by the right by that train.
Today we are getting a yard of mulch. Yahoo!
Just a yard of chocolate swirl course. Thank you.
Good aim. Bad aim. Today's game is called Can You Land It in the Easement? -5 points every time you hit the sidewalk. So far, Sean's score is 73.5. You have anything to say for yourself? That is a no. Look at his rippling muscles.
You know who I look like? Gaston! No, wait. More like, you gotta get some muscle in there.
When he was a lad, he ate 4 dozen eggs. Now that he's a man, he eats 5 dozen eggs. If you don't understand that reference, it's okay. We understand what it's like to be a lame person. We're done with work. Do you hear the thunder? It's raining. It's actually supposed to rain like all weekend and all next week, so we'll see how things go, since it's kind of a bummer to work in the rain sometimes. This guy's very tired. So we're getting done quickly so that we can move on with our day. Shopping pro tip: if you want to be done fast, then it's always nice to be able to split up with your spouse. She's doing half the list, I'm doing half the list.
and we will be done and on our way in just a minute. If I can find... I thought this was the aisle with the drink mixes. It has been working really well up till now. Natural pulp, that's what we want. What we want, they don't seem to have. We like the unsweetened non-vanilla. We want the regular almond milk. There we go. Unsweetened almond milk. I don't get to eat this anymore, which is really sad. But my aunt this morning shared a recipe on Facebook. It was pretty simple for gluten-free donuts. I think I'm gonna try them. He's a happy little boy today. We are working on getting a little bit of food storage. We're just doing probably like 10 bucks each check for now. But we're starting with some canned goods, so canned goodness. And we're getting some fruit. I don't know why, but this took me forever to find. One of the earliest things in my life that I remember about shopping in general is my parents teaching me that when you buy eggs, you always open it up and check to make sure that they aren't broken. I have no idea how old I was, but I was like young, and I remember watching them every time we went to the store, and that's what they would do. They'd open up the eggs, and I would always ask. Well, I only asked a couple times, but once I understood, I always thought every time we went shopping, oh, check the eggs, check the eggs, check the eggs, check the eggs. So now I'm married, and every time I get eggs, my wife asks, did you check them? Yep, checked them.
I don't.
Where did you find that?
50-cent Doritos. They're usually pretty cheap anyway, like 80 cents, but you know, 50 cents. I'm a bargain shopper.
One guilty pleasure that we keep on hand. Ice cream is running a little low, and we're coming up on the weekend, so I love how nobody even looks at me as I talk to the camera while I walk around the store. Everyone is so... Online, I see so many people who are like so nervous. How do you vlog in public? I just make a big deal about it. I put the camera up, I talk loud, and people ignore me. They either think I'm crazy or busy doing something. Oh, YouTube, you know us. If there's something called chocolate malt, we have to try it. Hey, Tibs. How you doing, buddy? Cute little happy baby. Just always sitting around being happy. That's what he thinks his job is. He likes to give us smiles so we have better days.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
He's gonna start screaming any second now.
We are, well, you already saw we went shopping. I actually still had some more work to do, so Nat's home with the baby. And I just finished up here. It is very wet. We managed to avoid getting at least somewhat wet. But fun fact, if you're ever watching a movie and you see that it looks wet, especially one of the easiest places I recognize it is on streets. People will be walking along and the street will look all wet, and you think, oh, they must have just filmed right after it stopped raining or something. Nope, that's not what happened. What actually happened is they just did something called a wet down. And the reason you do wet downs are, well, it helps with a bunch of stuff. For example, it enhances the contrast, recording naturally, so you don't have to go and edit it and try and add more contrast in and stuff like that. You'll look out and you'll see stuff like this. You may not even be able to see it's wet on here, but it shows up just a little bit better because it is. Next time you're watching, look at watching a movie, especially if they are outside of a city. Look at the streets and see if they look wet. Actually, that concept of recording clean is part of the reason you don't hear me singing as much. Natalie is definitely the better singer and better lyricist and things like that. She comes up with stuff a lot faster than me, and I'm really kind of awed by her ability to just be like, oh, you want some vocals? You want them to sound kind of like this, and you want a message that says something like this? Sure, I can write that in the next hour. It takes me weeks. But part of the problem is I would be doing a lot more like at least harmonies and things like that. But our microphone, right now, it's supposed to have basically a flat response. It's supposed to pick up the full range that the human ear can hear. its base end, it's not even that far into the base end, it starts having a lot of problems. Like, I'll be singing and it just starts clipping out. It misses stuff. I'll be in the middle of like a word and I'll get 3 seconds of silence, stuff like that. It has a really hard time doing anything on the lower end. What you hear has been stuff that I have recorded and probably done 30 takes just to get it to that point, and then I've had to clip them together. The camera died while I was recording that, so I had to charge it. The point being, until we get a new microphone, my vocals just don't show up on the... we can't record my vocals without a lot of problems, and all the editing afterwards, it just doesn't sound as good. It's always better to have good, clean takes the first time. This baby and I are about to take a bath. I'm hoping I'm timing this right. Mom's out running an errand, so my goal is to get in the bath, get him clean, and then have Mom come back and take him from me so I can take a quick shower. Here we go. Yeah. Go straight for... Let's move you back a little. Well, he so much wants to sit up that he doesn't... Occasionally, I still think he needs a little more help. Nat's taking a nap, and so we've been playing the sit-up game for actually about 20 minutes now, and he has done a pretty good job. He doesn't really need that much help till after a while. Like, for a few minutes here, I just kind of had my hands out and was letting him sit. Now he's using my hands. We've been going for quite a while, and he's still mostly him. He doesn't want to lay down anymore. If he's resting, he wants to be sitting. Oh, you tried to get my hand in your mouth and you got your own. You got your own. Boopy-doopy-doo. The other big thing he's learning to do is from sitting position, he'll look at something, and it's really funny because he looks at it, and he'll look at it for a good 3 to 5 seconds. You know he's going to do it because he opens his mouth and then he dives. Like, if I put my hand out here, he'll just go for it. That was a slow dive, but I think it might be time to wake Mom up soon. I think he's getting hungry. He and I have finally been able to get some father-son time today. It's felt like the past week we haven't. Hardly at all. 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there. I think I better go find his mom.
It's about 15 after 7. I actually fell asleep for a little while, which was really nice. And then Sean was nice and gave me like an extra 20 minutes when Tibs woke up. But as I just showed you, Tibs is back asleep. And I am finishing cleaning the house tonight so that we can actually have a Saturday and a Sunday to just do something besides catch up on like boring housework. I'm sure you guys get tired of seeing it anyway. So if you can't tell, I'm kind of blocking it on purpose because it's so bad, but there's a catastrophe of dishes behind me that I'm about to take care of. It has been rainy for like the past couple days, and I think I already mentioned it earlier, but we're supposed to get rain like all next week. I like the rain. However, when it rains this much and it's a Friday night and I'm like, man, I could be out doing like training or something instead. I get slightly miffed that it's so rainy lately. Boo. The dishwasher is loaded. I swear I did dishes. Hold on, we're playing our music and you can't hear it yet. These are future releases. Da da da. We are having chicken tikka masala. That's one of our favorites. It's one of my favorites. Becoming one of my favorites. It's one of our favorites. There, it's official. Sean's hanging out with Tibs. We're both like eating cereal, waiting for dinner because we're so hungry.
Ugh. But we're going to have some jarritos.
Jarritos.
Lay back and kick off the weekend with the jarritos. Now it hits a certain time and then she just turns off.
I'm like 54 at heart secretly. No, 53.
During the day, she's a nice, like, 17 and adventurous. And then it gets to a certain point, and her borrowing that youth during the day, I think she has to give it back, make up for it by being super old at night.
That's true. I am pretty lame at night. Friends can attest to this, can't you? Lame sleepovers?
If you have a lame story about Nat, post it in the comments below.
I'm sure there are plenty.
Kisses.
Well, all I know is everything's gonna be all
This episode of Tibs Tells It Like It Is has been brought to you for about the past 45 minutes.
Yeah, Tibs, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
Okay guys, I've seen lots of other vloggers who like to hold their camera like this when they're vlogging. Not so sure that that's for me though, but I have to try it just to see what it looks like. Oh. It's that time of night where I want the lights to be going dimmer, not brighter.
Reggie was a croc who really liked to talk, but he had a very bad tooth.
Whispers.
Blue Jay said, I can help you, my friend. You gotta do just one thing. You gotta cut back on candies and sweets. And don't forget to brush those teeth. Reggie was a croc who really liked to talk, so we talked to his little friend Blue Jay.
More verses are coming, we're working on them.
This will be an epic child's song. It will be handed down from Henneday son to Henneday son.
Blue Jay's an interesting character. He started out as very helpful. He seems to be getting his hustle on in some of the future verses though.
I haven't quite decided the direction he's taking yet. I'm like, oh, he could just be the neighborhood helper. He helps everybody. Or he could like help people he likes and like mess with people that he doesn't really like.
She asked me to help write a verse about a bat, and in the verse the bat gets strung up by its toenails because that is the help that Blue Jay sells. We're having fun with this.
I'm also changing a diaper. Don't look at it. It's gross.
Nat seems to be the director, but I'm having a lot of fun helping. I have not diaper changes of this.
I was gonna say.
You just like threw the diaper right in front of the screen.
You're welcome. And it made it into the trash can. So
If you want to hear the whole lullaby when we have it done or whatever it is, let us know and we will probably film it anyways, even if you say no.
Even if you say no.
You don't have to click the video.
Resistance is futile. You will assimilate.
Look at this guy.
Yeah,
hey,
I
happy
gotta
buddy.
get him fresh jammies. He has spit up on these so much, they're trash.
He has. Wait. Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Leave us a comment. And definitely consider subscribing. You should come back tomorrow and watch another one. We do these every day.
Don't forget, we're your favorite couple that you've ever met online. Tell your friends.
Thanks for watching today. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.